Welcome to my weekly series where I do free channel audits just for everybody who comes here live. So you volunteer Hunger Games style, and I will look at your channel to let you know what you can do better to grow it with more views and subscribers. So if you want to be reviewed today, all you have to do is pop down in the comment sections, I volunteer, and I might just select your channel. So if you're brand new to this channel, my name is Trina, and I help creative entrepreneurs like you get on YouTube to help grow your business. Because video content is all over business, and if we aren't doing it right here on YouTube, what's the point in doing any kind of video? So I apologize. It is crazy bright in here today. The sun's starting to blast through the window. I was trying to shift the lighting a little bit in here before I got on here to make it not so bright, but you got what you got. So I want to see who's here today. If you are here watching, say hello in the comments, and also volunteer Hunger Games style if you want your YouTube channel reviewed here today. So we got Alejandro in here today, One Sweet Life. We have Extra LOL. Alejandro does volunteer, and so does One Sweet Life. There's Emily. Hello, Emily. How are you? Just saw you. I am checking some things out here to make sure everything is set up, making sure you can hear me. I would love to know where you are watching me from today. I am in Pennsylvania, right outside of Washington, D.C. So it is finally not crazy hot, like 90 to 100 degrees hot, but it's a nice, cool 80 degrees. So with that being said, let's see who else has jumped in here. Katie, hi from Michigan. I know Emily's from Montreal. Alejandra is from Chicago. Awesome. Hi, everybody. So what I am going to do here, hi, Jen. Hi, Christy. Right outside of Atlanta, New York. Awesome. You guys are all over the place here today. I love it. North of Seattle, One Sweet Life. I have the wrong city, the wrong state. I'm coming to Portland in September, but that's in Portland, Oregon, not Seattle, Washington. I knew the two were different. It was just my brain was thinking faster. Cello Moji, hello. Hi, Liz. How are you? I'm Kristen from Phoenix. Awesome. Okay. So we are going to jump on over to my screen so y'all can see what I'm looking at. And we're going to go to Alejandro's channel first. So let me share my screen. We're going to share and pull up Alejandro's video. All right, Alejandro. Super cute banner. What does stand out is it's a little bit hard to read. So definitely Halls is a bit hard to read. I like your picture. You look gorgeous. I like your pink lipstick. But it's just a little bit, maybe it needs to be a little bit darker, or maybe your font color should be this color so that it stood out a little bit. And then this branding up here doesn't reflect this branding down here. And I think this branding would be really beautiful as thumbnails. So that's what I'm seeing right off the bat. So if you're in my Facebook group, we're currently doing a challenge called Find Your Camera Confidence. And yesterday we talked about value propositions. And one of the things that I walked through was how to create a value proposition. And it's something that you should put in your channel banner. So while your channel is all about product reviews, hauls, and tutorials, that doesn't really give me a whole lot of information on what value your channel has for me. So if I'm brand new to your channel and I fall here and I'm trying to decide if I want to subscribe to you, I want to know, okay, what does she do? Product reviews, hauls, tutorials. So that could really fall under anything. It could be product reviews of electronics, I don't know. There's so many different types of product reviews and hauls, tutorials. So if you want to see growth in your channel, you've really got to pick a niche that you're going for. Who's your target audience and what do they want to see from you? So I would really focus on having that clear value proposition right here. So you also don't have a channel trailer. I understand sometimes channel trailers take some time to do, or they might be on the back burner because that's where mine is right now. but I definitely suggest having a channel trailer because this is the video that automatically plays when somebody comes to your channel. So it's important that you really use that to your advantage and have like a 30 to 90 second, that's all the longer it needs to be, 30 to 90 second channel trailer that really lets people know who you are and why they should watch. You know, it goes back to that value proposition again. So what value would you bring somebody that watches your channel? Why do they want to keep coming back and watching you? So I would definitely suggest adding a channel trailer. And then definitely adding some more sections to your homepage here. I do also suggest always, you know, changing these up from vertical to horizontal. So if you see, let me go over to mine because I think that's just me recording myself right now. But if you go over to mine, you'll see that I have it broken up into different, let's go, sections here. That's not what I wanted. Oh, okay. Just because it makes it look more visually pleasing. So I have a vertical one here, then a horizontal one. So there's some more white space, then another vertical, horizontal. Just because, like I said, it just breaks it up a little bit and it doesn't look like, you know, 10 vertical playlists or this long list of playlists. It just breaks it up a little bit. And how to add those is you go down to your bottom of your, actually you will go up here to customize channel and you'll wanna, let's see, you can come down here and there should be an add section. So I can delete this if I want to. I can move that up. I already have all my sections filled out. So there should be a little button down here that says add section and you can add singular playlists. I'd also focus on branding your thumbnails a bit more. In your niche specifically, the beauty blogger, I know that you probably know there's a lot of competition. So you've got to stand out and those thumbnails will really work. I'm liking this branding, but I would love it if you could pull in some of this here down into your thumbnail so that there's that consistent branding in your thumbnails and in your channel banner. So then I'm just going to go ahead and watch this video. Well, that's your most popular. What's a recent one? Here's a popular one. I'm going to go ahead and watch this.
Hey guys, so on today's video, we are going to be reviewing the ColorPop No Filter Foundation. I hauled this a couple of videos ago and a lot of you guys.
Okay, so I love that you're on there first. What I would suggest is you've got to get people interested in what you're saying. You're going to know if this is interesting to your viewers, if you go into your analytics and you look at your audience retention for this video and see what the drop off looks like. If it's steady, like if it's straight line across, then you got people's attention. But you really got to focus on having some kind of value proposition of that video to get people to stay watching. And then I just want to check something.
Please consider subscribing.
Okay, yep, you got your end screens there. Another suggestion would to be put like an end card here, which doesn't take too much to do. So like, you guys, I will catch up with your questions here in a minute. So like what I do, let's just pull out this most recent video. I will minimize myself. It's just a graphic that I put in. Let's let this ad play. And it's just in the editing process, you will pop in this graphic. It's just a JPEG or a PNC. And then I edit the video to go down into this corner here so that then I can easily put these end screens so that they stand out. And then obviously if you can brand that to your colors as well. So I think you have a great channel. It's super cute. I just think you need to define who you're speaking to. So I know for this one, you're talking to oily skin. So maybe that's something you consider your niche being, you know, beauty tutorials and tips for girls with oily skin, because that's, even if you go in here, makeup tutorials for oily skin. So look at all of these search terms. Then all you do is you just go in here and you see what videos are doing well in the search. 7.5 million for how to make your how to stop your makeup from getting oily and shiny, 95,000, 84,000, 1.2 million. So these are types of videos that are doing well. There's getting a lot of views. So even if you did focus your channel on makeup tutorials for oily faces, I think that's a great niche for you. All right, so let me flip my screen back around again so I can answer all of your questions here. Specifically, if you've got questions, girl, let me answer them. Let me pull this up. I need to get my second computer screen up here because I am just moving things around on my laptop here, but gotta make it work. Okay, so Emily's watching from Montreal. Hi from South Carolina. Hi, Prayer Lights. It's my YouTube channel. Awesome. Hi, Jasmine. I agree. I should make it easier to read. Cello emoji. I'd love a channel review, even though my channel is new. I never thought about vertical to horizontal. I like how you have yours. Yeah. So it just keeps the eye more engaged. And those sections should really have titles that pitch a value. It's not made for categories. It's made for someone who falls on your channel for the first time to really get an idea of what types of content you do and the value that you bring. Hi, XD8BP. Christy Van Sickle, I have a question. My channel is new, 8 videos, 72 subscribers. Congrats. And I want to change the focus of my channel. Should I erase the videos I have uploaded, start a new playlist, or just start a new channel? Just start adding the videos. The people who don't want to watch it that are already subscribed will unsubscribe, and they might like what you're doing. So I'd say keep it. I wouldn't get rid of any videos. I wouldn't start a new channel. I would go with what you have already. You totally, how to on that. You totally, I've been trying to figure out how to do that. You should totally do a video on how to do that. What do you want me trying to figure out how to, what are you trying to figure out how to do, Alejandra? Maybe I can help you. Christy Van Sinkle was like a review of what I have. Emily definitely will design an end screen. Awesome. Thanks for the niche suggestion. Yeah, so you could, I mean, really, if you type oily skin, there is our endless amounts of topics. So oily skin face wash, oily skin lotion, oily skin nighttime routine, oily skin daytime routine, oily skin makeup routine, oily skin favorite foundation, oily skin favorite bronze. Like you could just go and go and go and go. Oh, on the end screen, yeah. I'll add that to my ideas. I don't know why I haven't thought of that one before. Oh yeah, it's just in editing. What editor do you use, Alejandra? I've learned a lot from you. Thanks for all you do. Oh, thank you, Lucy. I really want to review. I love that. Johanna. But the second person who popped in here, which priority gets first. End screen. Please do a video for end screen. Okay. Oh, Alejandra, then you could definitely do the end screen in Final Cut Pro. Girl, I got you. I might have to do one on for iMovie, which is a little bit more tricky. iMovie and Final Cut. Can you guys let me know, what are you editing on? Let me know so I can make sure that my tutorial actually would help you. I want to make sure I cover which one. So I know I have iMovie and Final Cut in here. Are there any other editing software that people are using? I think I know Emily uses Adobe. Is there anything else? iMovie for now, that's totally cool. I can absolutely do an iMovie tutorial. Camtasia is a little tougher for me. I don't have Camtasia. I'd have to see how to do that. Windows Movie Maker will definitely be difficult for me. I don't have a Windows computer. I have a Mac. Camtasia is another one. Oh, Christy, iMovie is perfectly fine to use. Perfectly fine. I used iMovie for a long time. I always suggest getting started there. It's like editing on training wheels, and you need that to do editing so that it doesn't like stress you out. KindMaster. I've never heard of that, Jen. Oh, I'm going to have to look that up. Is that on a PC or is that on a Mac? KindMaster. All right, so the next person getting selected is One Sweet Life because she was the second person to volunteer. So I'm going to go to her channel here. And I'm going to switch my screen here in 1 second. Let me pop here and flip it around. I don't know why my voice is sounding like that. That sounds pretty annoying. Awesome. I like your channel banner. Super clear. One Sweet Life, Mind, Body, Family, Home. Awesome. Again, there's got to be one clear value. So what are you going to promise to help them with? What are you promise to helping them with? You're saying in your channel trailer, which yay, channel trailer, how to be more effective and manage your time, set up systems in your life. So One Sweet Life, getting your life organized. It's just really coming up. Oh, girl, and your thumbnails, super cute. Ooh, one thing I'll point out, careful when you do your branding on this side because the YouTube timestamp will cover it up. So even though this looks super cute, you need to flip it over here or just do a little corner type thing because the YouTube timestamp will mess that up. I know it's a pain. Again, cute branding. This is looking really good. Again, I just think you need to really define who you're speaking to, okay? I see you have a free mini planner, so I'm assuming you do a lot of planner stuff. So maybe it's teaching you how to plan effectively. So not that boring, but really deciding who you're speaking to. All right, so that's under 60 seconds. I'm gonna watch this.
Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Antoinette, and this is One Sweet Life, where I help busy mamas like you get organized and design a life that you love. So what does this mean exactly? Well, I think of myself as a family, life.
I love it, girl. This is so cute.
Strategist.
You definitely had a value proposition in there. So I would pull that out up here because, again, this is the first thing people see. With the thumbnails, you can just see from looking on my screen, this is a bit tiny. It might be hard to read. This isn't terrible. I see we're shifting our branding here. Is there a logo or because I feel like people are going to squint to see what that is. So for me, I just have the T and the L. But I love this. This is super cute. Let me see. So since I looked at a lot of surface level stuff on the last one, let me look at optimization stuff here.
In this video, I'm going to share with you a couple of tips that I learned while making these Winnie the Pooh cookies for my daughter's birthday.
So what I would change differently with your intro is, yes, you're telling us what you're going to learn, but it's more important to let them know why they want to learn. So something like you could say, do you have something? Let me think. Okay, my brain is getting fried. Quick tips on how to make sugar cookies. Have you ever made a sugar cookie and it just hasn't turned out how you wanted it to? Today, I'm going to show you some quick tips on how to make your sugar cookies better and make some royal icing to put on top of it. Okay, you see how that's a little bit differently that intrigues people, that kind of hits a pain point that they have. They're like, you know, I tried to make a sugar cookie once and it was dry and it tasted like sawdust and it was just not any good. So anything you can do to really hit that pain point. And then with your tags. Now, these aren't going to make or break your channel, but it's going to hinder a little bit the reach of your video. So a lot of these may be some highly competitive, like sugar cookie recipes, sugar cookie recipes. I would expand these tags to some more longer tail keywords, like quick tips to make better sugar cookies. Okay. The easiest, how to make better sugar cookies. So expanding these keywords just a little bit, and then you really want to have those keywords in this top paragraph right here. You want to incorporate as many keywords as possible in this paragraph so that YouTube recognizes that in the first line here, it gets the most weighted optimization from YouTube. So again, you want to make sure your title, your tags, and your description box all sync together. Let me just see. So this is also saying that your title is a bit long. You also got to realize that when these show up in search or on mobiles, this is definitely going to get truncated. So you got to make it like a quick reason. So 5 quick tips to make better sugar cookies than you've ever made before. Well, that's probably long too. So I like 5 best tips for the best tasting sugar cookies. And then on your thumbnail, you could say, when you have,
Hi.
you have, see, even right here, it's truncated. So the icing there. So on the thumbnail, you could say, quick sugar cookie and icing, quick, something that really gets people to click. All right. That's really where your power is going to be, is really optimizing these titles and these thumbnails to tell a story and a value to get people to click. And then you're doing something similar. These are all categories where you want to do more value proposed titles. So if this is organizing tips, my best tips for organizing your diaper bag, or my best tips for organizing your kitchen, or finally get your bathroom organized. Anything that has that value proposed title, because these categories aren't really doing anything for you or in search. Okay. I did want to let you guys know that I am going to be hosting, let me switch this. I think this stuff. I am going to be hosting a free workshop next week. Oh, I got to see what you guys are saying. I didn't answer your questions, but I am going to be hosting a workshop next week to teach you how to make more converting videos. So what that means is how to find the right video ideas for your channel and how to make sure more people are clicking and watching your videos. And if you have a business, how to get those people watching your videos into your business funnel. So that's happening next week on Wednesday and Thursday. If you haven't signed up, it's at TrinaLittle/masterclass. I'm going to be giving like a free workbook to walk you through all the action steps that you need to do. So it's purely actionable. It's not fluff. It'll be something that you definitely want to know. Moving forward with your YouTube strategy, it's definitely going to show you how to find those right video ideas, how to craft your videos, like the format to get it, converting even viewers into subscribers. So again, that's TrinaLittle/masterclass if you want to get into that. Question. So, okay, Christina's using Power Director for editing. One Sweet Life. Thank you so much for all your tips. Of course. Yeah. So, and also on that master class or workshop, whatever you want to call it, I will be opening the doors to my group program called YouTube Bootcamp. And it really is basically a hands-on program where I walk you through how to make your YouTube channel better, how to get more views, how to get more subscribers, how to make your content better, how to make those thumbnails more clickable. And so that will be opening next week. I just want to let you guys know, if you've been thinking about it or wanting to up your YouTube game, that does only open twice a year. And this is the second time it's opening. So I will not be bringing on any more clients or any more people into this program this year. I've been pretty full of clients, and so there's just no space. And I really want to focus on everybody in boot camp. So that will be opening next week. So if you're interested in learning from me and letting me get more hands-on with your channel, more of what I do here today, but really looking into your analytics, really breaking down exactly how to make those videos better, how to make those titles better, how to make those thumbnails, how to get in search and suggested. That's what my program does. It just lets me focus on you more, as opposed to just kind of doing a surface level review right here. I can really nail down, you know, what you're doing wrong and what you could do better. And then obviously there's the accountability, there's the community that we have. I'm also going to be doing monthly goal setting and review check-in. So one thing that's always important to do with your YouTube channel is always analyzing it and seeing what's working. So we do that in that group as well. So if that's something you're interested in, shoot me an email, Trina@TrinaLittle.com, and I will get you into that list so that you'll know when it's open. I think I'll pop it in right here into the comments if you want to be the first to find out when that opens, so you can get in there. Feel free to let me know, and I'll make sure I'll get you on that list so you can make sure you don't miss out. Any questions about YouTube today? We went over a lot. We went over surface level stuff. We also went over clickable things. So like with One Sweet Life, you needed just a little bit more positioning of that title, more value proposed title to get people clicking. But I love your content. I love your branding. It's really super cute. Yeah. Any questions? It's open. I'm open for questions. I'm going over an hour and a half of being live because I was on my Facebook Live for about an hour asking questions. So I am open to anybody who has questions. Alejandra says, thank you. Of course. You have a great channel. And I think if you just find your niche, you're going to do great. You already have over 1,000 subscribers. So that's amazing. And One Sweet Life, you already hit that 100 mark. I don't think 1,000 is far behind. It's really just tweaking a few things that you have that I pointed out. And One Sweet Life, I think you're going to hit that 1,000 mark soon as well. Great content, great topic. So I already did my 2 channels today. Sorry, Hello Dove. But yeah, that's a great topic. I was a mom YouTuber before I took my knowledge from that into my YouTube channel, to my business YouTube channel. So you definitely have my interest. Hello, Sweet Life, because it's kind of the things that I like talking about on my channel. Should you change your title names if you are not showing up in Google searches? So it's really tricky to determine should you change any metadata. I don't ever suggest changing metadata because you could totally mess up any ranking. But if your video seems to be dead, it seems to be getting no new no new views, it doesn't seem to be growing at all, you can go ahead and change the title. How do I get more subscribers? So it's all about content strategy, creating some discoverable content to get in front of people, creating quality content that people want to watch, and asking them to subscribe. What I meant was, do you suggest I make a thumbnail to match the banner, or should I just start making new ones to match the banner? You don't have to go back and update old thumbnails. That's kind of something that takes more time than what it's actually worth. So the juice isn't worth the squeeze. If you start shifting your branding, I would just go from here on out. If you look back at my thumbnails, I've gone through like 5 or 6 different versions of thumbnails, and I didn't go back and fix them all. So you don't need to go back and fix them all. I love how constantly you upload, always looking forward to your videos. Oh, thank you. It's all about planning and having a strategy and a flow. And that's exactly what I teach you in YouTube Bootcamp when that opens next week. I have my Trello board, I have my ideas, I have my research strategy, my shooting strategy. And so it's all about having that process in place to be consistent. And I'm only shooting videos once a month. So it's not like I'm constantly shooting videos to stay consistent. I'm only shooting once a month. And it took me, so I shot on Tuesday, and it took me, I was a little bit slower on Tuesday. It was hot here. And so I had to like cool down, let my camera cool down. It took me 4.5 hours to shoot 15 videos. So that's all about the preparation. How long do you wait before you determine your video is dead? So go back and see if you've gotten any views in the past, say, month. And if you haven't, then maybe it's time to look into changing your title. Is it okay to update thumbnails with new branding when you just have a Yeah, sure. Thumbnails don't affect anything. Thumbnails aren't metadata, so it just updates the thumbnail. So yeah, you can change your thumbnails whenever you want. Batching videos has been batching videos have been tough for me. Yeah. So what do you struggle with when it comes to batching? Is it filming? Do you plan your video before? So I will plan out all my videos the week before or the day before. I know what the title is. I know what content I'm going to share. So I can just pull that stuff up and shoot my videos one after another when I know the house is empty and there's no kids. So where do you struggle? Is it knowing what to say on video? I'd love to know. One Sweet Life. I'm a piano channel, so how can I get more people to listen and watch my channel if a lot of people don't listen? I don't think a lot of people don't listen to piano. It's just finding those search terms that your audience is looking for. So relaxing piano music. If you're just sharing your music, relaxing piano music, upbeat piano music, background piano music. It's just finding those keywords that your audience is searching. I love how your website blog looks, like how you have your YouTube video and an opt-in. Is that a Squarespace template? Yes, Catherine, it is. So if you notice when my website got updated, the banner got messed up and that's really bothering me. But you know what? I can't be perfect because we all aren't perfect and it's not a priority of my time right now. And so I'm glad you pointed that out. That makes me feel better putting that on the back burner of my priorities. But it is Squarespace 5. I think it's the template 5. I'm not 100% sure, Catherine. If you want to know for sure, shoot me a message on Facebook. I know we're Facebook friends, or put it in the Facebook group, and I'll be sure to get you the right template that I have. I'm pretty sure it's 5. We just switched over back in May. We just switched templates. All right. Questions? Anybody? I love answering your questions. What do we got? Anybody? Cello Moji, you should collaborate with the piano channel. I think you all would have some great videos. What were you doing before YouTube that helped you prepare to be successful in this space? Nothing to do with this. So I was doing human resources. I have a master's degree in business, but you know what? We didn't learn a single thing about social media or YouTube. So this has all been a learned process. It's all been like learning as much through YouTube, on YouTube, at conferences, testing theories that I have on my own channel, testing thoughts that I have. I think this might work. Let me see if it works. And then looking at the numbers to see if it really does work. It's just all theory and testing that has got me to this point. And one thing that has made me much more able to manage my time has been becoming a mom. I want to manage my time effectively so that I can spend some time with my kids and not spend my time working all the time. So I feel like all of that just kind of contributed to doing this. I know the first year in business, I was not strategic and my workflows were terrible. And I realized it when I started repeating the same tasks over and over. So I've been really focusing on getting streamlined and having processes. I hope that helps, Melinda. One sweet life. I think it's more of how much time it takes. A lot of time takes a lot of time to film, like for cleaning. Yeah. So I think if you have a plan in place, like a plan of attack, knowing you need this shot, this shot, this shot, this shot, and so you can easily check that out and move on to the next step, and you kind of have it in as much order as possible when you edit, I think that will help save you some time. I have to go to work. Oh, thank you, Alejandra. Thanks for stopping. Bye. Thank you. I feel like I've just been guessing at keywords for titles for my video. I want a new strategy as I change the focus of my channel. What's the best way to find topics for videos? YouTube search. Type your video idea into YouTube search, see what comes up, see what the results are. Are they getting lots of views? If they're getting lots of views, they're probably high in demand. That's really, you got to do the research. I do all the research in advance before I shoot my videos. This might be off topic, but how do you find others to collaborate in your niche? If you know somebody who talks about similar things or who talks to your similar audience, just reach out to them, send them an email. I did a collaboration here you saw with Channel Notes. Michelle has over 55,000 subscribers, but we reach the same types of people and we talk about the same things. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to email her and ask her if she wants to do a collab video. She emailed me back and she agreed. And I never thought she would want to collaborate with me, but she did. And now we have like a monthly date to analyze our YouTube channels together to help each other grow our channel. So it's all about just hitting the send button. How do you edit your thumbnails? So I use the combination of Canva and PicMonkey, but now I'm able to send mine to my graphic designer, and my designer does those for me. But I just hired her at the beginning of this year. I was doing it all on PicMonkey. Again, a combo of PicMonkey and Canva, because Canva, I could set up templates. With PicMonkey, I could edit the photo a little bit better, brighten it, saturate it, sharpen it, and then I could put it to the templates that I had in Canva. TubeBuddy's Tag Explorer is super helpful, and now they have a mobile app too. Yep. TubeBuddy is great. And I don't want you guys to have to worry about focusing on the perfect tags. So many of my students get caught up on the perfect tags. Tags and finding the best keywords are such a small part in your strategy. YouTube's really looking for creators who are creating quality content, and that quality content means audience retention. So we tend to see clients and students who hit that 50% audience retention at the end of the video, who start to hit that consistently, start to see their traffic increase, start to see YouTube suggesting more of their content. It's not because of the perfect tags, it's because of the audience retention and getting those views and that watch time. Christine, you missed it. I already did too. Come back next week. Actually, next week, I don't know if I'll have one next week. I have the masterclass. If you guys want to come to that one, I think I'm going to be on the masterclass live at this time. So next Thursday, I have a masterclass at 1 and 7. So I might be able to pop on here after that masterclass. So I might be here next week at 3 as well. Just maybe. But I will be teaching if you guys want to learn my strategy. What's the normal number of subscribers a day for a small channel? I know it varies. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, in my channel can go from getting 25 subscribers one day to getting 3 the next. When I collaborated with Michelle, I went from getting, I think I got at the max 112 subscribers one day. So it all just depends. There's no right number for subscribers. Can you share some exciting things? Yeah, so I will be releasing a case study of a client that I have on how I got her to 1,000 subscribers. So you can actually see what it's like for somebody else. And she was actually terrified of the camera. And even though it took us 6 months to get her on camera and consistently on YouTube, she has over 1,000 subscribers. And in her last launch, she's a copywriter. In her last launch, she made over $100,000 in a week. And she definitely attests to her YouTube channel warming up her audience, gaining that know, like, and trust factor so that more people did buy from her. So that's coming up. And of course, YouTube Bootcamp will be opening next week. That's your only way right now to work with me because I have recently stopped taking on one-on-one clients. And this is the last time Bootcamp will open this year because I've added some few things. Bootcamp's going to take more of my time. So you'll see more of me in Bootcamp and talking about my Bootcamp students and what they're doing here on my channel. Rats, I thought you were on at 3 p.m. Forgot you're East Coast. Yeah, I'm East Coast, PA. How can you tell your supporters that you want to change the type of style, you want to change the type of videos you want to make? Just do a video. Just do a sit-down video and say, I have something to tell you. I've decided to take my channel in a different direction. I hope you will come along with me through this journey. If you don't enjoy these videos, I absolutely understand, and you are more than willing to unsubscribe, but I hope you'll see me grow and learn through this journey as I shift my strategy. You could absolutely just tell them. All right, I think I hear a little one up from her nap. So I'm going to have to run. If you've got more questions, leave them here in the comments because I can check them after I get her settled and get a snack in. And like I said, if you want to get on the list for YouTube Bootcamp, email me, Trina@trinalittle.com, or tell me you want, or send me your email and I'll get you on that list so you can be first to know to get in. Thank you all so much for being here. I love the questions. You guys were great. And I can't wait to see you next week. I hope I will see you at my masterclass. Now I gotta find where the screen is to turn this off. Okay, bye guys.